Let's take a look at exercise 1.5 taken from the Cambridge textbook, question number 2. Lowest common multiple. In order to find the lowest common multiple, you first have to list the multiples of each of the numbers given. So let's go ahead and do that first. 1 times 6 is 6, 2 times 6 is 12. Can you see 14 anywhere here? No. How about 28? No. How about 42? Yes. As you can see, the lowest number that is common among these multiples is 42. Therefore, the lowest common multiple is 42. Another method you can use to solve this is the common division method. 6 and 14, they are both even numbers. Therefore, they can be divided by 2. 6 divided by 2 is 3. 14 divided by 2 is 7. 3 and 7 do not have a common number that they are divisible by. Therefore, the lowest common multiple of 6 and 14 is 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 7. In order to find the highest common factor, you only take the numbers on the left. But to find the lowest common multiple, you have to take the numbers on the left as well as the numbers at the bottom and multiply them. How do you remember this? You want to find the lowest common multiple. In order to find the lowest common multiple, you have to find the multiples. So you have to multiply a lot of numbers. So you take all the numbers on the left and the bottom. That's an easy tip to remember. So you get 42. Therefore, the lowest common multiple is 42. Let's take a look at question B. 4 and 15. They do not have a common number that they are divisible by. So your lowest common multiple is simply 4 multiplied by 15, which is 60. C. 2, 7 and 10. We know that 2 and 10 are both even numbers and they are divisible by 2. 2 divided by 2 you get 1, 7 cannot be divided by 2, 10 divided by 2 you get 5. Can you find any other common number that they are divisible by? No. Therefore, your lowest common multiple is 2 multiplied by 1 multiplied by 7 multiplied by 5. You will get 70. Let's look at question D. 3, 9 and 10. 10 is the only even number. After 2 is 3. So 3 divided by 3 is 1. 9 divided by 3 is 3. 10 cannot be divided by 3. Therefore, your lowest common multiple is 3 multiplied by 1 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 10. You get 90. Let's take a look at question E. 6, 8 and 20. These are all even numbers, so they are divisible by 2. You will get 3, 4 and 10. 4 and 10 are even numbers, therefore they are divisible by 2. 3 will remain the same because it cannot be divided by 2. 4 divided by 2 is 2. 10 divided by 2 is 5. Now you can no longer find a common number that 3, 2 and 5 are divisible by. So your lowest common multiple is 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 3, multiplied by 2, multiplied by 5. We'll get 120. Let's take a look at question F. 3, 5, and 7. Can you find a common number that they are divisible by? No. Therefore, the lowest common multiple is simply 3 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 7. You will get 105. Let's look at question G. 4, 5, and 10. 4 and 10 are even numbers, therefore they are divisible by 2. 4 divided by 2 you get 2, 5 will remain the same, 10 divided by 2 is 5. As you can see, there are 2 5s, and once divided by 5 you will get 1. Therefore, your lowest common multiple is 2 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 1 multiplied by 1, which is equivalent to 20. Let's look at question H. 3, 7, and 11. There isn't a common number that these numbers are divisible by. Therefore, the lowest common multiple is simply 3 multiplied by 7 multiplied by 11, which is 231. Let's take a look at question I. 6, 10, and 16. These are all even numbers. Therefore, they are divisible by 2. You will get 3, 5, and 8. There isn't a common number that 3, 5, and 8 are divisible by. Therefore, your lowest common multiple is 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 8, which is 240. Let's take a look at the last question, J. 25, 40, and 100. These are all divisible by 5. You will get 5, 8, 20. Eight and 20 are divisible by 2. 4 and 10 are divisible by 2 as well. Finally, you have 5 and 5, which are divisible by 5. And now you can find the LCM by multiplying 5 by 2 by 2 by 5 by 1, 2, and 1. And you will get 200.